And here we go. We're back. Okay, I haven't been in the driver's seat for a while, but we're live, alive and thriving. I've got my camera off for tonight. Artem's out, but we're going to do more Tritus stuff tonight, and I think it's going to be hopefully tie a nice bow on some things. We'll see what happens. But before we talk about what's happening tonight, who would like to recap what happened last time?
Oh, it was great. So much stuff happened.
Space Invaders. We fought a giant fishy thing with not a fishy, I guess it was kind of a fishy Elder Tor thing with a bunch of slimes coming up, and we had to beat it before the slimy Space Invaders got there. We did.
Yes,
But not before Rolo got his ass totally handed to him.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Rolo got two-shot by an Eldritch Horror. We all said, Rolo, don't go in there. You can't do it. And he's like, watch me do it. And then he didn't do it.
Oh.
But then he saved Bruce later, so there was a whole thing that he got saved, and then he saved other people.
It did. It was true. We cleared out the temple. Previously, we went back to town. They were like, why are you here so fast? And it's like, don't worry about it. We did the thing. And they're like, all right, well, we can't really prove you wrong. And then they were like, all right, come back tomorrow. We'll finish this shit. Also, what's with that shark man with rippling biceps and a tattoo? And we're like, that's some guy we found. And they're like, sounds legit. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
That did work.
And then everyone had a dream, and everyone leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
And we are now level 7.
You are, yes. And in fact, the king remarked about how you all seemed like he was like, "Wow, how you guys seem even more powerful from before."
We're so powerful, you guys.
We're just built different.
Clearly.
Built different.
So yeah, we went back. We did not take our nuclear submarine. We went back. We started the ritual to seal the rift to the Great Barrier War. That's what caused all the fish in the sacred temple to turn into slimy fish, as well as emerge a great, horrible. What's that thing's name?
From
The Wanderer, the Shambler.
Yeah, Shambler from Darkest Dungeon. Yeah.
Yeah. And then a bunch of slimes start spawning in. And, the Shambler fucking just ate one guy.
Yes.
Like
Just
immediately.
out of the gate.
I don't even think he had to try.
No, I didn't even plan it really to be that way, to be like the, present the danger kind of thing, but it just happened to be the nearest target, and I mean, he just got, I don't know if yeeted is the right word when one is swallowed, but that's what happened.
He got hocked to it. That's what happened.
Yes.
But we were able to rally. Rolo took charge and charged literally into danger to fight this thing head on. Everyone was picking shots, and we were taking off all the ads and stuff like that. And it took some real big chunks out of Rolo. We had to res him and get him out of there, move people around. And then Azov almost got eaten at one point, but was able to teleport out along with another guy. He thunderstepped to the other side of the room, did a fair amount of damage there.
Yeah, Rolo was
And then,
thankfully in his big form. That kind of helped him. He was not, snack size.
Correct.
Yes.
He was fun size. But yeah, then 8-9 was able to line up the crucial shot and take out the monster, which allowed the king of Tritus to use the orb, the crystal, and the wave, the legendary trident, and stuck them together. And in doing so, it broke it.
How convenient, because I stole it successfully, technically.
Didn't you
Oh,
roll
yeah.
like a 34? Like something insane.
Yes.
Yeah, it was an insane roll, yeah.
Yeah, there it is, 34. You nat 20'd. I got it here. Let's see. Just past Giga Chad. There it is. There's your 34. All right. Yes, it did break, and I think we're just gonna pick up right there in the aftermath with all of you in the temple. All these slimes are gone too. Let me just. They're gone. That's gone. 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 Portals are gone. Just slowly deleting my portal scribbles.
This was a triumph.
It was. It really was. Yeah, we'll pick up right in the aftermath of that. So I don't remember who all saved. I think it's just Henry and Azal that saved. But
Correct.
Yes.
But everyone else, the shock of the conclusion of the ritual with that like wave that went out, lowercase w, wave that went out, the aftershock. Everyone else, so in this case it would just be Richard as far as the RP right now goes, you are blinded and deafened for a minute. So you definitely have the going on until you come back around.
Well,
yeah, exactly. But when you do,
well,
I don't know, you guys can pick up right there. Everyone else is certainly a little shell-shocked in the room.
Where is Wave currently?
Wave would be, it's still in the king's hands, but it is broken. Right, maybe like half of it's on the ground, the other half's in his hand. But he will be picking it up. He's not just gonna let that, sit. And you probably, if you're looking for that, I'm gonna say like you'll see him like pick up the halves, like look at the two, and probably just look. He's probably like muttering like some Triton swear words to himself. He's just holding these two halves, just like.
Did he pass the save?
Actually, I don't remember if he did, and I wouldn't be able to recheck those rolls. I'm gonna do a really quick odds evens. Let's just try that. Give me a second here. Okay, I'll roll this. I'll roll this publicly. That's fine. Okay. Evens he saved. Odds he didn't. Okay, so he super didn't. Okay, so he's coming to probably to see the two halves of Wave at his feet, because it's not like it like flew off. It's more like it cracked, like just kind of snapped when it was in his hand, and the two halves would have fallen. So yeah, as he's coming to, you probably he's kind of getting up, the pinky in the ear for the ringing, just shaking it off, and then standing up with the two halves in his hands, just like what happened, looking around, just with that shell shock look.
Did the crystal or whatever the foci was, did that shatter as well?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, we're breaking everything.
You are. The Triton guards are probably helping him up, just like, Your Highness, are you okay? I'm fine. What happened? What? Wave is broken. My beautiful heirloom is broken. He's like looking around. Far touch. This better have been worth it.
Is it
Let's go see if-
sensitive of me to think that was a little too easy, maybe?
I don't know.
easy. I nearly died.
Yes, you did. How are you?
You know what? Actually, I'm doing fairly okay now. Got lots of healing from people. I appreciate it.
Yes, 8-9 did patch you up a little bit.
It was awesome, though.
Pride's
right
the
until-
thing that's bleeding the most right now.
Couldn't have done it without you, though.
You were
Oh,
doing
I
really
think-
good until you became a chew toy.
Yeah, well, at least I didn't become food. Speaking of, I think he should still be large right now. I think he's large for.
Oh, sorry, that was
10 minutes past.
Yeah, that was for copy pasting reasons.
It's all good.
There you go.
Unlike Gary, and we look over to this.
The bones. Sid, feel free to draw a little Triton skeleton there if you want. We got at least a couple minutes in here.
A skeleton?
Yes, Triton bones.
But it specifically needs to look like a Triton skeleton.
Give that skeleton
I-
gills.
Well,
Skeleton. The king will
It's not gonna work.
I don't
out, guys. It's not
remember
gonna work
who
out.
was where, but you're all, you know, kind of generally gathered in the room at this point. Like I said, I was doing some copy pasting. Yeah, so the king's gonna come over to you, holding the two halves. We show that. There you go for stream. That's what that ought to look like. Oh, you guys hear that thunder?
Yeah, I did actually.
Oof.
But here.
I know. Yeah, it's far touched.
No, I like that.
Our royal heirloom has been broken. If this was any sort of elaborate ruse, you will pay with something much greater than banishment.
Listen, I didn't want to break that either. I was hoping that you'd give it to me as like a reward or something for my valor and heroism and good looks.
Why would... Guards, this way. And they're just gonna leave. They're just gonna leave.
You're welcome.
Something I said. Well, we should probably go check to see if it actually worked.
There we go.
We don't have a way of sensing if portals are still open or not, do we?
Actually, 8-9 very specifically does.
Does portal stuff.
Oh yeah, 8-9 uses his portal ability, whatever the hell that. I think it's like detect.
Seems like a very pertinent
Det-
thing to do.
detect
right now.
detect portal. As an action, you detect the distance and direction of the closest planar portal within 1 mile of you.
Yep.
Ooh, now is it farther than a mile?
What's a mile? I thought we were on the kilometer system. And that's canon. He calls it the kilometer system, not the metric system.
That's funny. Based on the wording there, I will say just the DM answer would be he detects no portals within 1 mile.
He relays that in a way that only Artem could.
No.
There are no portals within 1 mile.
No
that's-
portals.
Good.
I love you, Azov.
You're actually my best friend.
I always wanted to say it, but I feel free to say it now.
You're such a sussy baka.
Well, I don't think the main one is within a mile of here, but if there were any other smaller ones, which they open up more as it expands,
Mm-hmm.
he
So we
didn't
took
pick
care
up
of
any
everything
them.
here. So that's good.
Was this representative of the war at large? Who can say?
Let's go follow the king and his guards and stuff and see where they, if we can see where it is from here.
They are going to go back to the palace, but you could go to the battlefront if you wanted to.
How far away is the battlefront?
Let's see. I can't remember if I gave a canon
1
answer.
mile in a yard.
It's 1 mile and 2 inches. No, it would be like another probably mile or two for so whatever direction it is from the palace to this temple. Let's say it's east. It's probably another 2 miles in that direction. Because remember they were kind of encroaching by taking over the temple, so it's like further in that distance. Since we're underwater in the world map doesn't really display it in that much detail, I did not necessarily map that, but that is what I would say.
They're heading back to the castle. They're not even going to check if it worked.
They've got. I mean, they're going to get word from the front.
I want to see it with my own eyes if it worked.
Okay. Well, we do have an image of the Great Barrier War here. Did you guys go to the actual battlefront, or did we? Because I know I showed that
We
image at
haven't.
some point. Maybe it was just Azov explaining it.
He just described it. We never been to the actual carnage.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want to go, you can. It's not going to take you too long to get there. I'm assuming you're not taking Bismarck.
No.
Okay. So it'll take you, you will have to swim out there. This is the image I used before. So I would say, as you get there, There is definitely still fighting happening, but blue kind of representing Tritons here, red representing slime. Where there would be, like, let's say where there would be some larger portals back here, where you could normally see slimes, like, popping out, there you see no more portals across this vast battlefield. This, where the front of the war is, there's still going to be some fighting, because, of course, not necessarily every slime just got wiped out, but you would expect to see, Azov, especially as a veteran yourself, you would expect to see portals around some of these, like, legions here, you know? Because that's where they would be sourced or spawning from. And you see none of that. It seems like there is a remaining slime force, but the numbers are not increasing.
So now,
we saved the world.
I mean, it's mainly cleanup crew now, but yeah, the whole threat is that they kept coming.
And we're done.
Artem has to do
All right,
the work.
back to the surface then.
Normally there's 6.
Well, let's go back to the palace first, and make sure they know we did the thing that we said we were going to do.
Sure, yeah,
Well,
that makes sense.
Any issues if I kind of jump down there, get a few extra sliming in myself?
No, Bruce, I just saved you. You're gonna go down there and get yourself killed.
Your life belongs to me now.
You know what? Roll me a persuasion on that, because he does have a taste for slime now.
Can I assist with this roll?
You could.
Yeah, you
As
better, because
father?
persuasion is -1 for me.
Bruce, we just
Ugh.
rescued you out of horrible death at the face of slime. Please don't go at the finish line of this war and get yourself killed. There will be more battles. There are so many more tastes that you have yet to try.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up Azov on this one. I say as I assist him rather than him assisting me.
Does
Let's see it.
does the 8-9 want to give me?
Ignite probably
Guidance.
gives you like
Hell yeah!
Bane or
Whatever
something.
whatever resources 8-9's got, he's gonna throw it on there.
14.
buddy.
All right. Plus some guidance.
Yeah,
18.
+4. There we
There it
go.
is.
That's pretty good.
Thank you, 8-9.
That's pretty good. All right, fine.
Oh, you know what? No, on top of that, flash of genius.
Because you have it now.
Because I
33.
have it now. I want to make sure it's over 20. So that 18 becomes a 23 as Rolo assists him even more, saying more of what he was saying.
Even with the good roll, you definitely see Bruce kind of like he's doing the like, you know, the head turning like internal struggle thing. Like, do I want? All right, fair enough. There's plenty I ain't tasted. One of those things I ain't tasted is Triton wine. If the battle's over, that means we're gonna party,
That's true.
eh?
Party on the Bobby.
Hey, it's right. What is it? You making fun of me, Rollo?
Yes.
Ah, you got me with that one.
You don't even know what a Bobby is yet. But wait till you see. It's the best thing carnivores ever invented.
Oh, it's a surface thing, eh?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you gotta show me
Yeah.
someday then.
They like to heat up their food on the surface. It's wild.
Whoa. Not just like sloppy and wet.
I know. It took me getting used to it first.
Well, let's get back and get the party started early, huh?
All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yes, clock rewind. Where are you going to go first in the city? What's your move?
Are we splitting up or sticking together?
I thought we're bypassing checking in at the castle.
Yeah, we better do that first.
Up to you. That's where they went, so they would already be there by now.
Yeah, I want to go to the castle. I want to go to the palace.
Okay. All right.
Also, Tony, just looking over my
Yes.
gear. Orb of Awakening, toast, gone, correct?
Yes. It did shatter upon use. I should have been more clear about that, but yes.
Okay, I'm just taking it out.
Yep.
And have we short rested since the last battle?
No. If you want to say you short rested before you swam out to the battlefront, that's acceptable.
Yeah,
But you haven't.
I'd say that. One way or another, I think we should short rest before going to the castle.
Okay, yeah.
Just in case there's any other fuckery, I want to... Especially for
How
Azov. I
banged
know
up are you
short
after
rests are
that
important
fight?
for him. How big am I? Well, eventually that 10 minutes
Banged
will run
up,
off.
he
I'm back
said.
to regular size. Oh, banged up? After a short rest, I'm fine.
Okay,
I'm back to full health.
Well,
then yeah, I'll take a short rest
all right.
as well.
And
totally.
Abe still applies to us, so you still have 5 more than the usual.
I think you still have probably a couple hours of Henry's mind connection too.
Yep.
6
and
hours
I-
worth.
Okay, so I mean, I'm gonna say you still have another 4. By the time you get back to the palace, let's say 3. But
Yeah.
yeah,
During his meditation, he's gonna... Or during his short rest, he's definitely gonna meditate and try to connect to the life tree a bit more, give himself a little extra vitality, and so he'll get another 5 temp HP on top of that.
okay. I think we said before, Bruce's short rest is him like just circling a little bit because he can't actually like sit still. All right, you
Yeah.
guys are gonna make your way back to the palace.
Yes, please.
Yes.
All right. You get there and I think we said the really snobby guard who you encountered last time is the one who got eaten. So this time when you get there, the guards are like, "Oh, it's the far touch. It's the far touch and its friends. Go right in, sir.
You sure you don't want to check our ID or anything like that?
We know who you are.
And who am I?
The Azov, the far touched.
You're goddamn right.
Okay. You get inside. Let me get one of these going. Because that's broken in half now.
Is he holding a replacement trident in the meantime, or what's he doing?
I'm gonna say it's currently like bound together with like some seaweed, like some seaweed rope,
buddy.
some hempen seaweed or whatever. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
it's
he's
not gonna hold together.
and he's looking pretty moody on his throne.
I told you we should have short rested, eaten, cry.
Far touched, you show your face once again.
Yeah, I thought, just say we came back from the front lines, portals gone, mission success, everything you said was true. So, we're Gucci, right?
I am still waiting on word from the front myself. You're telling me that what we did was a success.
Well, I mean, there's still slimes out there. They didn't just all, it's not like, where you blow up one thing and then they all just turn over and die. That'd be pretty lame if that happened, but there aren't any more coming. The ones that are here are the last of them. And I don't know how many times 8-9 can do his portal trick.
I don't know either.
I-
It should be written in there though. If it's not, we can check it real quick.
If it's proficiency bonus or something, but I feel like once we got to the actual forefront, the site where it is, and we did it there.
You would like pop it off again.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. Can't use it again till you finish a short or long rest.
Well,
it
we
says.
short rested before we
you
left.
Yeah,
so
yeah. So he can't use
bada
it.
bing.
Yep. So he can't use it right now, but I'll say he did, in order to confirm that. So A9 will back that up. The king will stand off his chair a little slowly. I will await official words, and I would appreciate it if you and your crew would adjourn to your quarters for now until further information is is sent and until further decisions have been made.
Okay. All right. Sure. Sure. But okay. Azov's gonna kind of turn back and be like,
Yeah, he's more mad now that we've completed this thing than before we left, and I also don't understand why.
I mean, part of me gets it. I get really attached to my stick, but you know, this is really grumpy. Like, this is a bit much.
Yeah, if there ain't much that we got left to do here, I suggest we get out of Dodge.
Well, let's just see if they, you know, give us a modest reward, holiday statues, a parade in our honor, anything like that.
Ooh,
And then as soon as that's done, we're out of here.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be more like you get to leave with your life kind of thing, but we'll see.
You just leave that to me.
We also haven't seen your boyfriend yet ever since all this, so expecting a visit there too.
Yeah, he was MIA.
Yep, he vanished, boy.
Maybe that's for the best.
Maybe, because I did kind of expect him to confront us at the temple in the midst of everything and cause an issue, and then he didn't, which is great. But now I'm wondering where the hell he is. But maybe he's working. I don't know. I don't know what he does with his time.
So
One of us
sorry, go ahead.
go check on the Bismarck just to make sure it's there. That no one
That's
found
a good
it.
idea. That's a good idea.
None of you have any like scrying ability, right?
No.
No,
Unless I could have queued it up to talk to it. No.
I think that's a pretty high level thing.
Maybe.
But
it
we
might be fifth
also-
level, yeah.
We did cast invisibility on it.
Right. I mean, we hit it, but just you know, maybe
I feel
send
that.
8-9 to check on it just to make sure it's still there.
Yeah, I can do
Alright, fine, I'll do it.
that. I'll take care of it.
God, Lucretia.
All right, he'll go. He will go do that. Hey, if we're gonna be hanging around the palace for a little bit, maybe we can get ourselves some of that fancy Triton wine.
Yeah, I think so.
I think there was some in the quarters from last time. Shall we?
Not just that, but I also have in my inventory box of expensive liquor, a la Sydney's brand new bar.
Let's go!
Now, how we drink this in a bottle underwater, I'm sure we'll figure it out.
We'll be fine.
Have you seen that video of DJ Khaled trying to pour out a bottle of champagne while he's underwater? It's
No.
very funny.
I'm sure like sponges or something involved, or maybe a straw of some kind.
Something.
Well, as you're figuring out the logistics of that, you spend some time in your quarters. Is there anything amongst yourselves you want to be discussing? Any final plans before you are potentially just leaving this place behind?
I feel like we didn't really get to explore much. But I mean, the welcoming party wasn't entirely welcoming, and now the goodbye party is giving "we might murder you anyway" vibes. So
I mean, to be honest, you have to understand that Tritons have shaped their entire society around fighting this battle for centuries at this point.
that's true.
It's kind of our whole thing.
What
And
do you
if
do
it's
now
no-
that's over.
Anything they want, which is great.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing to not be here during that period of self-discovery.
Yeah.
But I don't really know of any family. Don't really have families down here like we do or like you do on the surface. It's more state-sponsored child rearing. The closest brother I had currently hates me. He probably wants to kill me at some point. Yeah, you know, as much as I envisioned how I would come back returning a hero, I guess this is really the best I could hope for. Is just to leave with my head still on my shoulders.
Honestly, it went a lot better than I anticipated.
Yeah. Part of me for a second is like thought that like the big, you know, slime monster would emerge
Oh, the
or
big
something.
one?
They'd have to fight
Mm.
that, you know? That'd have
Mhm.
been crazy, right?
That would have sucked. After the Shambler, with the in that room, in that tiny room. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Could have gotten the Bismarck.
Yeah,
Speaking of which,
but I also. Uh oh. 8-9.
8-9, yeah,
8-9.
he would have to leave the range and then come back, I think, to go check on it, because you have 1 mile on the mind link, right?
Yeah.
When he re-enters that range, he would just tell you that, looks fine to me, still there, still invisible.
Thank God. The specification of he had to come back into range, and I was like, oh God, this is it. Were you followed?
Roll me a perception. Richard, or I guess you got his sheet, right? Whoever wants to roll me a perception.
Yeah.
And just so you know, Richard, your mic is sounding a little quiet.
Okay.
That's better.
Let's see. Perception. He's got a +8. Cool.
God damn.
And he'll throw a guidance on it for good measure. Oh! I don't know why I rolled a d4 for guidance. Anyway, doesn't matter. 8-9 is tying his shoes.
Your scout rolled in that one and believes he has not been followed.
Not for me.
Everything's clear. You can count on me.
I was totally paying all the attention.
I have never known an instance where 8-9 has been incorrect about being followed. So this must be correct.
Was he like looking at a little clownfish or something when we tried to get the
Yes.
shark? Is it the same one just floated by and he's
He's
like,
like,
ooh,
yeah.
pretty.
Hey, look.
Hey, buddy.
Too bad we don't have another orb. All right, so eventually
Just a little clownfish growing arms and legs. He's like this big.
he's starting to evolve his own. It's like Kirby proportions floating by. Hi. All right. So eventually, 8-9 will also return to the palace, and when he gets into the room, he will say, "There seems to be a lot of excitement going on out there in the throne room right now. I think they might have gotten word."
Okay.
Probably go out there, you know, help them if they have any questions about who or what led to this grand triumphant success.
What's your new title gonna be?
I don't know.
It's gotta be good.
Something savior, civilization savior, savior of the world.
Something big, I feel.
Yeah.
Azov might also recall that as part of agreeing to Prasanna's deal of getting out of the Fathomless's contract, she did request that he spread some of her word among the Tritons again.
That's true. That's true. I'll have to thank her in my addendum to my speech. I think I got it down to the best. You know, he pulls out like a big stack of scrolls, and he's like, there's some good stuff in here, some good jokes. It's a real crowd pleaser. All right, well, we should go in there and start prepping my acceptance speech.
As you walk toward the door, it actually opens up, and the king is standing in the doorway. He looks less grumpy.
Noted.
Your Highness.
Far touched and company. I've received word from the front, and I, King Delis, can claim to be the king who ended the war. It's done. They are... I can't even believe I'm saying these words, but they are finishing off the last of the known slimes now. There may be some stragglers out there in the ocean, but I think it's actually over. All this time, hundreds of years.
Congratulations, Your Eminence. Only through your great leadership could you have allowed this to happen.
You understand that this does not undo what you did while enlisted here, Azov. You must still leave, but you can leave with your head attached and held high.
I like both of those things, so that's great. If you think that is what's best,
Well,
we
I can't be citing a deserter when I inform the people about this. And please, for all of us in this room, we'll let the general public know probably tomorrow morning. Now is a time to just, make sure we have all the details. But tomorrow will be a happy day.
Well, if you don't want it listed that a deserter helped you, then strike it from the record. It's a misunderstanding. It's a tactical retreat. He went and got the information that won you the war. Now, of course, if you don't want it getting out that a deserter helped you, then probably best thing would be to just stop calling him a deserter.
We're gonna need persuasion rolls on this, but that is a very good point that Rolo has raised.
Help.
8-9 gives you guidance.
I like this collective 8-9 rolling for tonight.
He's gonna be using a flash of genius here, probably. This is a -1. Yeah.
Ah! Guidance
D6.
and
That's a 10 plus a 5 is 15, which is not terrible.
Oh, it's just a straight +5 with Flash of Genius. Okay. That's gonna help
Yep.
you a lot in this case. That's gonna make the difference. That's good. That is a distinct possibility. Azov, you've been telling folks that you were... I don't know why he's turning into Captain Kirk now with his cadence. Azov, you have been on a mission. Azov, you told folks upon your return that you'd been sent on some sort of mission. I don't know that we could necessarily claim that to be true unless you'd be willing to divulge who the mission was for, whose behalf you were doing such a mission.
Well, I can tell you that once myself and my band of fearless adventurers headed back to perilous danger, we were greeted by none other than Persona, the matron lady of the Triton people. She quite literally scooped us out of the water and brought her to her presence, saying that she would aid us in this journey. Though I may have been confused at the time, I think it's perfectly reasonable to say that she might have been guiding not just my hand, but our people's hand this entire time to lead us to a new dawn of peace and prosperity.
Perhaps the
She's
temple
been here
needs some
the whole time.
rededication. I see. I will make note of this with the scribes. Your record will be corrected. And as far as this, I forget the collective term for a reign, not dynasty. This, not
Era?
but like as far as this administration is concerned, what's the word for like a, you know what I mean?
Regime?
Regime, yeah, thank you. Something like that, yeah. As far as this regime is concerned, you're in good standing with the people of Tritus.
Thank you. I do have to ask, there may still be those that are very close to the matter that might be confused or misled to the nature of my journey and may wish to seek their revenge. Bakal. I don't want him punished, but I also don't want him to slit my throat while I sleep one night.
Well, I can tell you he is still yet to be seen, but I can also tell you that he is also a decorated soldier and would not necessarily be punished, especially if it's such a misunderstanding, as we've come to realize in this conversation.
You know, they say the truth is often like the noble eel, slippery and squirmy, going places you don't think would normally fit, but then always coming back out on top. It's snapping victory and glory. Sometimes life has to find unusual ways to succeed. You should know this more than any of us, being the king of such a diverse kingdom.
As a representative of some of that diversity, I would like to say we like to think of the truth like a shark bite. Sometimes it just gets you.
Thank you, Bruce. That was insightful.
Thank you. I've already gotten into the wine.
It's like 3 empty bottles floating around.
I figured it out.
That's your boy.
That is my boy. That is my son.
Okay.
I would like
Yes.
to briefly stress the fact, however, that Bakal was the target of this cloning via slime. And I feel that that still needs to be looked into, considering he is still MIA.
You are absolutely correct. And the
It's
blood
a time
testing.
of celebration, however.
The blood testing has been carried out. So far, we have not found any additional slime clones, but should it happen, well, there will be no hesitation in putting them down.
Except on him, because him and his friends are still missing, but that's aside the point. Anyway.
That is a true fact. Anyways, it has been a very long day. Tomorrow's a day of celebration. Perhaps you should all just rest up.
That'd be great. And then a new era begins for our people.
I'll have to set a whole new precedent, won't I?
I do wish to ask, given that Wave has been a
Are you preemptively
decorated.
rolling Oh. Sorry, I thought that was you preemptively rolling persuasion. What is that, Sid?
He was like, he accepted everything, and then he's like, yeah, tomorrow's day of celebration. Go tuck in for the night. And I was just like, I was feeling bad vibes, but clearly I am just being paranoid, and I don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't know how to read Tritons, so...
Yeah, Henry, stop worsening the
Everything's
vibe.
fine.
There's no
Everything's
quivering
fine.
in the gills.
Everything's fine.
Green around the gills is a good thing.
As you're starting to talk about Wave, he's just gonna raise up a hand. Let's not push it. To be honest, I said it's been a long day and you all need to rest up. I'm largely speaking for myself there. I haven't had an outing like this in some time, as you can imagine. If you'll excuse me, the king needs his beauty rest.
Very well.
And he's gonna leave you guys.
Good tidings.
Oof, that was a close one.
Thanks, Rollo.
Oh.
That could have been bad. But
Well,
now I get everything. I have to learn nothing.
Should have just let him, like, get booted out.
Nope, this is definitely better for my journey.
I gotta let the rolls, determine that.
I will live forever!
Up.
In history.
Well, yeah, the next day is going to be a day of celebration, but is there anything for this particular evening that you guys want to do before you settle in?
I don't think so. 8-9, tell me about yourself. Tell me everything, 8-9.
No.
Fair enough. Good night.
All right. But yeah, is there anything else?
I think we partied up with the fancy booze and Triton wine before crashing and calling it a night.
Cool. You do that. This is very much a night passes without incident. You guys feel chill. You feel restful. Curiously, Azov, this might feel like strangely peaceful to where you, despite everything that just happened, you don't feel the typical like call of the fathomless in your sleep. You don't feel any sort of tugging that you were feeling prior. And that
Not still on the hook?
not sure, but nothing happens in your visions that night.
All right. Did I just logic and reason my way out of being bound to the fathomless?
Doubtful.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we sleep through the night and wake up the next day and
And party.
yeah, go join the king.
Cool. What do you need, sir? What's up?
Can I see, like, my token from the fight just so I can my hit points? Sometimes when I hit long rest,
Oh, sure.
my hit points scrub for some reason.
Gotcha. You need to check your 57.
Yeah. Aha! Anyway.
Okay. So the next day, yeah, it is just a celebration across Tritus. The war is over. People are celebrating. No one is sure what this means for the future of the Triton people, but it's done. People can celebrate. Down in the throne room, where is she? Down in the throne room, the commander is there. Some of her other like higher ups are there. Good old Yathlin, she's there, and yeah, people are happy. It's just a day of celebration. You have been successful in your mission. And I believe that Rollo at least wanted to have a word with her before you guys decide where to go next. And like party setting, this is time to also figure out, where you are headed next, because you're kind of tied up here now. Like you tied off those loose ends, but you guys can contemplate that while Rollo has his exchange.
Sorry, who's going in what order?
I'm just saying you guys can be thinking about that while you have your stuff, Richard.
Alrighty. So, what's going on with? I definitely go over to her and what exactly is the context that I know her? Really, I don't think I really know her.
You
It's
don't.
just-
But I know you had interest in
Sure.
learning about some like Triton
Yeah,
combat
so-
stuff, and she would be the a person to ask.
And what is she doing right now?
She's just also there having a good time. The war's over.
Okay. So is she like in the middle of talking with people or something? I'm just trying to see, like, am I interrupting her?
She's probably having drinks and talking to like soldiers. She's not like giving a big speech or anything. You could like find the moment to interject if that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I try to find the moment. I'm like, hey, I've heard a whole lot about you. I'm actually a student of rage, a rage mage, as some call. I've really been studying pretty much every art form of rage that I can find all over the globe. Even when all the way to Centra to learn some things. It was my first time down here, and I was just wondering if I could train with you for a little bit or pick your brain a little at all. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I just, normally I spend weeks or months with people. I don't have that kind of time, but just anything I could learn from you, I greatly appreciate it.
You wish to learn with the Sifter of the Sands, hmm?
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting. Well, where you have studied, Rollo, do they speak of the deep barbarians? Do they know us outside of
Never.
these waters?
If anybody's ever said deep barbarian, maybe like more like Underdark, but nothing like deep ocean.
Well, we are certainly gifted in certain forms of rage, as the barbarians are known. I don't wish to do it in a setting such as this. But when I am raging, I too am able to summon forth a tentacle as your companion Azov does.
Well, that's quite interesting.
The difference is
Um,
his seems to be a little more mobile. Mine actually summons as a part of my own body.
Alrighty, well, I sure would be curious to see how you do that. Maybe sometimes even just by watching somebody go into a rage, I can kind of pick up on their aura a bit and try to channel in what it is they're doing.
Do you wish to step outside?
Absolutely.
Well, then let's do that. You two are gonna step outside of like the sort of the ballroom area then. For Henry and 8-9 and Azov, Bruce is gonna be a little into his cups, and he's gonna walk swim over to you guys. Friends, I've been thinking about a lot of the kind words you shared with me. Thinking about. Listen, I know I've only been alive for like 2.5 days or whatever it is. But I ought to feel like, this town's done. It's over. The excitement's gone. I gotta get out there and explore more,
I was just gonna say, do you want to stay here and find your place here? But you're ready to leave. You're ready to hit the next spot.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I don't know that I'm really like feeling any sort of surface dweller kind of nonsense right now, but I don't know. Ever since I, got these. Oh, my camera's off, but he, flexes the arms and legs. Ever since I got these, I feel like, I don't know. You ever feel a tug in your heart to like a certain place?
The bar.
I mean, down to the bowels of the abyss. Yes.
All right, Henry, I heard you. That's hilarious. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel that sometimes myself. I get it. I feel like I'm loving the water and all that. But it's almost like, I don't know. It's like something's calling me to the northern waters or something.
Well, as my son of 2 days, I encourage you to explore yourself and explore the waters all around the world. Wherever you feel you should go and be who you are.
Oh, mate, I got arms now. I explored myself on night 1.
Nice. That's my boy.
Never mind. Never mind.
Was that Sydney or Henry? Or both?
Yes.
Henry.
Anyways.
Like, in her head, she was like, oh yeah, he's gonna go up north. Like, the temperature's different. The water temperature's gonna be different. Like, oh yeah, just like, be careful. Watch yourself. And then he said that. And she's like, no. No.
Right. What I want to say, my days with the Bruce team, B team, Bruce team, is probably the best first 2 days with arms and legs I could have ever asked for.
And though Rolo's not here, I'm sure he's very happy to have plucked you out of danger. So we won't always be there to help you figure out when you're in over your head, which when you're in the water is all the time. But please use your best judgment. If you pick a fight, make sure you can win it.
Well, so far I haven't been in one I haven't been able to win.
Haven't been solo either, though.
You raise a good point.
Find your people.
I'm literally the only one.
But then there's finding your people. It's not by blood.
Oh, I can
It's
find a lot of
the
people
ones
by
you
blood.
find along the way. I know you can. But it's the people that you find along the way.
Right, nah, I understand. I'm being a little obtuse. Hey, I appreciate it. You lot are fantastic. Thanks for
I feel like I should,
being
I
so
should
nice.
give you something. Don't have many things.
Give him wave.
I don't even have wave yet.
Imagine.
Yeah, go steal it.
I acquire wave.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
I
These are-
have it in my
These are
possession.
roles that Andrew would just dream of having.
I said she was a thief. I got the one thing that would bolster that fucking number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Azov will reach into his pack, though he now wears the cloak of billowing, which was given to him at the beginning of his journey. He did have a long flowing poncho-like cloak at the beginning of his journey. He is going to give it to his son, Bruce, so that he always has a piece of his papa and a way to keep himself warm in the frigid, ice-cold waters in the far north. So I could hear, just, if it gets chilly, I don't know if that works underwater exactly, but I'll be thinking of you.
Aye. Thanks, mate. And he's gonna give you a big shark hug.
Now go, before I change my mind.
And as you were remarking on what Rolo might say if he was there, but Rolo, yeah, is currently like out in sort of like a garden area with Yathlin, and she's gonna. All right, just give me a moment there, Rolo. Let me set this drink down. All right, your hand, please. She'll reach out.
Sorry, I was texting my wife real quick. What were you saying?
You're out in like a garden area with Yathlin to see what she can do, and she's gonna extend a hand out to, like reaching for you to put your hand in hers as she's gonna show off her power.
Okay,
All right.
I reach out.
You know what a general rage feels like in these situations, yes? It can be.
I know what all types of rage feel like. Yes.
All right. It can just be a little surprising to folks sometimes. Very well. Normally, only my enemies and sparring partners get to see this, so here you are. And she's going to like, activate the rage, like the little Super Saiyan flash. And when she does, this pale, kraken-like tentacle is going to extend from like behind her, kind of reach over in front of her, like it's coming almost like the backhoe on like the construction equipment is going to come. That's going to like come over her head and reach down in front of her, and there's in its grip is like this sort of like ghostly anchor. So essentially, a whole pale kraken tentacle holding an anchor just materialized in front of you as she raged.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. Okay, yeah. No, this is very similar to the beast barbarians that I've spent a lot of time with. Hold on, I haven't quite changed my form in this way, but I think I could give it a try. And so he's gonna enter his rage, and mechanically he's casting Alter Self. And one of those ways is that you can grow a natural weapon of some kind.
Huh.
And he's gonna grow a little tentacle.
Interesting. She looks at that. Real quick, give me a perception.
Okay. That's a +3 for him. So close to
Okay,
that 20.
that's funnier maybe for this then. Something that you will not notice is funnier, I suppose. Anyway, you spawn the appendage. She looks at it, looks at you. Very cute. Can you do this? And then she's going to burst in just like a chorus sort of like bubbles erupts as she is doing essentially like part of this. You kind of get like a watery version of a Misty Step.
Mm-hmm.
And so like she's gonna burst like that, disappear into a rush of bubbles, and then she's gonna appear like on a balcony, like another like floor up from where you were down in the garden. Just like, how about that? Can you match that?
Well, yeah, actually, I kind of got a couple ways of doing that. One is either, invoke the cloud giants of my ancestors. I don't see any clouds down here, though. So I guess I'm going to have to connect to the world tree and pass through there again. And he's got one Misty Step per day, so he's going to Misty Step, and he channels the world tree and goes through this other plane and pops up right next to her. So yeah, looks like I can do that. Looks like our fighting styles aren't so different after all.
Give me one more perception roll.
Come on, Rob.
There you go.
There we
Okay.
go.
Shit.
There you go. You realize where she has teleported. This balcony is attached to one of those guest chambers.
Okay.
And it clicks in your brain now. Until she used her little Misty Step, that whole time she was still holding your hand and definitely didn't have to.
Wait. What? She was holding my hand, but I didn't teleport with her, right?
No. Until she teleported, though, she was holding your hand.
Oh, okay.
And probably
She
didn't
was-
have to.
Uh-huh. Gonna kind of eye her up and down, be like, what's going on here? Is there a thing happening here? He's got an insight. I don't think he's very good at it.
She's trying to attack me.
That's a flat roll for him.
That's not bad.
All right, you're a little 50-50 trying to read the situation. She notices that you are like trying to perceive whatever's going on in that way, and she'll kind of like she'll let out a little chuckle like, I'm not trying to threaten you, Rolo, and she'll let the tentacle disappear, and she'll use that Misty Step thing again because when she's raging she can just do that, which is pretty cool. And she's going to reappear sitting on that bed in the guest room.
Oh my. Yeah, fuck it, it's been a while. He'll go over there.
All right, we can fade to black on that. This is the
Get it?
this is the
Better not get crabs, damn it.
this is the commander of the
You're like,
this is the commander of the Triton army, for the record. For what it's worth, this is
it makes sense because a lot of being the general, it's a lot of workplace power dynamics in play.
Yep.
So the fact that someone from out of town is like, there he is, that's the one.
Gotta worry about shit. He's leaving soon. Here we go.
100%. That was what I was thinking when I was writing this. I was like, let's throw Rolo a bone. Let's see what happens.
Rolo has a habit of sleeping with people right before he ditches town, and now he has some kids because of it. So it's very fitting for his character to do that again.
It is canonical. It hasn't come into play yet, but it is canonical. So I wanted to, okay. So eventually some time passes, then, and Rolo, you will rejoin the rest of the party back at in the party.
Whew, wow, training is tough. Vigorous fighter she is. What have y'all been up to?
Rolo, you were gone for a while. Was it a little harder to figure out than you thought?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I can train for quite a while.
I bet. And Absalom's like, this idiot, he doesn't even know what he's doing. He thinks he's the master of rage. He was gone for hours, that idiot.
Bruce is like leans over to you and he's like, listen.
Wow!
Never mind. What
With
does
a
Henry
-1, still nat 20 that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say anything. It's just a very knowing, like,
Yeah, Rolo's an idiot. You're the best fighter in our party.
You on one side you have Henry giving you that knowing nod, on the other side you have Bruce like leaning in. Listen, I don't want to alarm you or nothing, but your adrenaline levels are like super spiked right now. We're at a party, so maybe just chill.
it's all that fighting that he did.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, what are y'all doing?
Well, Bruce is hitting the watery road, it seems.
I am.
He's
I think
he's finally leaving the nest.
Yeah, I think you lot need to figure out where you're heading to, right? I mean, there's whole surface world up there. I don't know what you got up to before this, and kind of curious what you're getting up to after.
Well, Henry, you have that tournament in a couple days, right? That you really wanted to be a part of?
I guess.
If we want to jump to the here, I'll take us to the big map. I can take us to the big map. Calendar's up there at the top left, of course. You've got like 3 whole weeks till that tournament, basically.
Oh,
Jeez. What's? So we nuked a castle. I don't feel like we could just go back there.
How long to get back to the what do you call it? The airship.
other side of the world?
Now, just first to the airship. How long does that take?
I think it's in Shadowman.
Take you about a day and a half. The sub can do 100 miles a day.
Okay, and the airship can also do 100 miles a day, or is that
Yes.
faster? Okay. So, we can definitely get to Norsword and back
Going back home.
with 3... Yeah, between 3 weeks. Weren't we kind of getting some signals to go towards the north?
Oh, I'm sorry. You said the north. I mean, perhaps, like, Wave is in play and it's currently broken. You do have this potential Rakshasa mystery happening up here.
Rolo,
Yeah,
I wanted to
okay.
ask you.
And
Yeah.
8-9's permission thing with the Rakshasa as well.
Yes, so that's probably where, I'm assuming that's where 8-9 would vote.
Yeah, 8-9 has a sister or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to that part. But Rolo, listen.
Yeah.
You're one of those storm giant guys, right? Or you know them?
Oh, yeah, I definitely know him. I'm genetically a little closer to Frost Giant, but yeah. I spent plenty of time with the Storm Giant folk.
Listen. So, here's my thought. Wave is broken.
Yeah.
And apparently, according to tale, the storm giants had a hand in forging it.
pick up what you're putting down, yeah.
And the Emperor, the king, really seems to like you. So maybe, if you say, we'll take it up to wherever the forge is of the Storm Giants, get it patched up, and then, kind of like the other Warcasters, we'll get it back here eventually. After we make sure that it works properly. And,
Yeah.
as, a true train has got a chance to, break it out, make sure it's, doing everything right. What do you think?
Listen, I normally am not the most persuasive type, but I've been kind of on a roll today. That whole thing about getting them to expunge your record, essentially, and then scored some charisma points in some other ways we don't need to get into. Yeah, I'm feeling bold. Yeah, let's try it. Why not?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's keep
do
this
it, yeah.
train going.
Fuck yeah! And he goes over for a big high five.
Oh my god. Easy.
Oh, sorry, hurt you with the mechanical arm.
You really
Let's
are
do
running
the
out
other
of
one.
adrenaline right now, Rolo. Why don't you go do a lap or something?
I am starving, by the way. I got such an appetite right now. They got food around these parts.
They definitely do.
But at some point, Rolo and Azov would like to go to make a proposition to the king.
Far touched, and Rolo. He's also been getting it partying a little bit at this point. Oh, what
Well,
can your
you give him a
highness
nice
help
name.
you with?
You can give him a nice name like Fox. Well, why don't you give me a name like Mountainborn or something? I don't know.
Ooh.
Very well,
Sorry, I'm not there.
Mountainborn. What is it the king can do for you?
Well, speaking of,
it should match what great feats he's done. So he was almost swallowed by the Shambler. Maybe something something relating to that. The Shambler Defier. The giant one, the one who quakes, something like that.
yeah, any of that's fine, really.
He's like, the king is like swirling his like wine goblet, just like, Rolo.
Azov goes over to the general's like, what about like too big to swallow? Does that sound something? Does that resonate with you?
Too big to fail. That's what you can call me.
Rolo the
But in all
big
seriousness,
bites.
the reason why I bring up Mountainborn is that, well, you see, legend has it that their trident you're holding together with some seaweed was originally forged by the Storm Giants, or at least their kin. And I'm thinking I'm heading up north anyway. Why don't I take that off your hands, go over, get it fixed up for you, better than ever, better than new, and I'll bring it back to you, just as a favor. I mean, you've been awfully generous, especially, going along with this idea for, wiping away his record and all. Like, I understand it's good for you just as much as it's good for us, but still it's good for us, so, we appreciate that. I was thinking there's a way I can thank you for your hospitality and services, and, maybe put a smile on that grumpy face. What do you say?
Give me that persuasion roll.
And your highness, as a fellow loyal member of the Tridus Empire, I shall ensure that only the most utmost respect is given to Wave in its slightly damaged form and brought back to you post haste to be at your side as it rightfully belongs to be.
Before I did all this, I definitely gave a little prayer to the All-Father to give me guidance, because I have guidance as well. I don't need 8-9 for that. I don't need no airman. So here's
What
this.
am I,
Send it.
chopped liver? Wow,
Hey,
you really don't.
look at that!
Let's
Yep.
go.
Wow.
Oh,
All right.
So, 21.
So that's a dirty 20.
Nice. Oh, yeah, dirty 20. Okay, cool.
Dirty 20, and I'm just gonna say canonically because I don't think we'll need it. He used his last flash of genius on doing some special moves.
Okay.
Over. So yep.
The king motions, first of all, to one of the guards and whispers something in the ear. And then he's gonna lean forward to you guys. You're speaking of the legendary Trident Wave, the one that was strangely displaced after the ritual. Hmm?
You're the one that you're wrapping with seaweed.
He's like I said, my camera's off, but he's definitely giving like a wink when he's saying that. Like, oh yeah, it went missing at the climax of the war.
Yep.
The one that went missing, only to be found again at another time.
Hmm.
When the gods have deemed it rightfully so to be back in your clutches.
As long as the people know that King Delis not only ended the war, but did it without the power of the heirloom. Oh, I'm fantastic.
That's my king.
Yeah. Yep. I can see the cultural similarities. You are a singular people.
When you guys leave, the two halves of Wave will be packed in with your things discreetly.
Excellent, excellent.
All right, let's go.
Very good. Now, do you all have any crab? Never mind. I'll find.
All right, let's.
What do you guys eat down here?
Let's go a little, just slightly longer till we take our ad break. So we can ad break. What am I saying? Till our bio break.
We got ads. We got sponsors.
To our bio break. I got a little, bio break tease that I want to do. But first, is there anything else you guys want to do before you do leave on good terms and head back to Bismarck?
Okay.
I specifically did not try to see the general again.
Okay.
Imagine he walks right by her and is just
I was gonna say when you return to your quarters, she is the one like discreetly putting the two halves of Wave in the bag. So you walk in and she's just B team, hello. It's good to make your acquaintance, Rolo. I think gives like a really stiff, weird handshake.
Yes, it was a good sparring session earlier.
Yes.
Listen, General, I feel like I should personally apologize. I know Rolo can be really stubborn sometimes, especially when it comes to learning new techniques. We expect better from the B team. I'll make sure that doesn't happen again. That poor display of athleticism.
Fartouch,
Yeah.
I haven't sparred in some time. It was perfectly adequate form.
And I must say, the extra appendage made fighting very interesting.
Rolo, a freak.
8-9's just doing like a.
Henry's literally in the back, just like eyes wide, like what? I just learned so much.
All right. So with that, are you guys? He's
It was 17. It was almost.
You like almost start picking up on something, but then we distract you.
Alrighty. With that, I suppose you're packing off, heading back to Bismarck, right? Time to move on
Yes.
to whatever is next. Obviously, there'll be time to work out the specific details, but for now, I imagine you're heading back at least toward the airship. Surfacing that kind of thing.
So we're long rested and everything at this point.
Oh yeah. By the time you get back
Thank
to Bismarck, that's funny. Bruce is still on this. Bruce will give you guys a farewell hug here, I suppose. Something like that. Yeah.
In the morning, I'll give everybody another aid, just because you never know what's gonna happen in the day,
Yeah.
and I gotta use that spell restoring or spell refueling ring for something.
So we're saying then you guys are leaving the morning of the next day. I think that's fair to say. You're spending a full day celebrating.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna make sure I'm moving along correctly on the calendar on the main page. So
Bruce, I don't know if you learned how to read and write with our spell, but if you did, make sure to send me a message in a bottle every now and then, just to tell me you're okay.
I'll figure it out. Aye.
I love the purse.
Yes.
It's so good.
All right, so you all, Bruce says his farewell. You guys start making your way back to the Bismarck. And roll me perception as you guys are headed toward Bismarck.
I fucking knew it.
Hey, 8-9 rolled a nat 1 on that to see if he was being followed.
I
so
know.
don't
I
blame me.
know.
Let me roll for
Perception.
8-9 real quick.
Everybody gets guidance, right? Everybody does.
One person gets guidance.
There's a fucking
Um,
clownfish again. What the hell?
No,
I
this
guess
is
8-9's
Jules will get
gonna-
guidance.
8-9 and Rolo will both give themselves guidance.
yeah.
That's Rolo.
It is a D. It is a D4, not a D6.
Oh, it is a D4. Okay, sorry.
Well, I'm going to take you guys to another screen. This isn't necessarily one-to-one with what's happening now, but as you guys are swimming toward the Bismarck, as you can probably guess, there are 3 very specific figures seemingly waiting for you guys in front of the sub.
All right, 8-9 got a dirty 20.
So 8-9 would be the first one to spot it as you guys are getting closer. I guess I'll back you guys up on this screen a little bit, probably more like back here. You can update tokens. But yes, there are 3 figures which you very much recognize waiting for you by Bismarck, whose
Is
invisibility
Bismarck no longer? Oh, okay.
seems to have lapsed.
Okay.
Mm.
And for the record, they only
Dang.
if you hadn't nat won that, it probably would have been okay because I only rolled a 10 on their stealth for following him.
So they're just are. Wait, they follow. Who are they following?
They
followed 8-9
they
out
followed
there.
8-9 to the location of the sub, and they are waiting for you by it.
Great. 8-9.
Hooray.
Thanks a lot.
I don't have control over 8-9.
Oh, let me fix that. Okay, now you do. That is the situation. Are you approaching? Are you trying to come up carefully? What's the move?
They might just be curious. Probably not. I don't know why I'm saying that. They're not just curious.
Are they? What are they doing? Are they inspecting the Bismarck, or are they waiting, like looking out for us?
They are looking out for you. They are very distinctly waiting for you to get back.
Well, I don't mind just charging up and fighting them, but if you all want to do something sneaky, that's fine too.
Why don't you let me go talk to them? If you guys want to stand by. Actually, Rolo, you've been kind of my good luck charm lately. You've been getting really lucky lately. I don't know what it is. Something in the water. but-
I have been getting lucky lately. That is true.
You have been. It's crazy, but I'll take it. Henry and 8-9, if you want to hang back, maybe get to somewhere, stealthy, ready to.
Yeah, let's
jump
do a
in
bit
at
of
once.
both.
We'll use pass without a trace, I guess.
Yeah, I assume
Yes,
that
understand.
I assume 8-9 has passed without trace.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Before I
Is,
go over there, I am going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself, and then
Sure.
re-up it with the Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Okay.
You know what?
I'm fine if you
What?
guys want to group stealth yourselves. Just position yourself to where you would want to be.
Okay.
Hold on. Is stealth is an ability check? No, it's not. Or
Yeah, it is.
skill.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
skill
skill.
check.
I'm going to add a D8 on top of my twin. Oh wait. No, you're good. My God.
Yeah, do you want a guidance?
27.
Yeah, 27 and 30. I think we're probably good.
You guys are more than fine. If you want to position yourselves to where you would be, you can go
What's
for
the
it.
guidance?
Yeah, you're fine. They do not detect you. You can place yourselves where you want to be, and Azov and
Okay.
and Rolo if you want to.
Where do you want 8-9?
Probably
Somewhere
somewhere, like
that's
over
within
here. I
range,
think
I
that's within
imagine.
range for both of us. Is right here.
Yeah, if this is like a big coral reef, like hide behind that or something.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
I think he should be able to do that, and I can too.
In case this imagery right here is unclear, that is the sorcerer type one on top of his manta ray. That's what that is supposed to be.
Okay.
Just cropped.
And then you and me, Rolo, will be right up in front and center.
Yeah.
Cool.
As you approach, Baka will just be Yeah, as you know, because you're not coming in stealthily, he will just be, as soon as he sees you, it's not like he's going to attack or anything, but he very much is going to call out to you immediately upon seeing you, just like, you bring surface technology into our world, Shallow Sea? You'll go about, you have the gall to come here, do what you've done, claim to be some hero, claim to be on some secret mission, when I know the truth that you abandoned us all, and for whatever twisted reason now you are held up as some hero? Do you have any idea how disgusted that makes me?
Listen, Bakal, I know we have our disagreements here, but the fact remains, the war is over. And honestly, whatever happened to you, we need to get that checked out. We learned some things while we were inside the temple. Those scars you have, there might be another one of you running around. One that looks just like you. I'm sorry for what I did. I regret it every day. But I'm trying to make amends here. Please. Let's get you some help.
Sorry, that's a funny thing that you wrote. He is looking, yeah, that's funny. He is looking super pissed as he just takes just one little step forward. I need no help, but justice for those who have actually stayed here and fight the war that you, for whatever bizarre reason, have managed to end. And sure, it's over.
What better justice is there than ending the war? He's done more than you ever have.
How dare you? He'll swim another
How much
step
burn damage
forward.
is that?
The war may be over, but our battle has not been settled. Step forward, Shallow Sea.
We doing this? 1v1?
As far
What's
as...
your palm squad in the background?
Oh, we can do this however you want. But you and your friends, you don't leave this ocean as heroes.
You want to do this?
There's 3 of us and 2 of you. I don't know where your other scrawny humanoids went off to. This
You want to do this 1v1? We can do that, Azov.
He looks back to the big, like, killer whale type one. Looks back to the sorcerer. Why don't we just see what happens, And he will rage, and we'll go into a turn order.
All right.
And I'll get the turn order.
He's
going
raging. You might want backup.
I'll get the turn order, and then we will go into our bio break. As he rages, where is it? I want to make sure I do this.
Alrighty.
All right, let me get this. It's a little much. Let's do this. Make sure you guys can. There we go. So as he's gonna rage, and as he does, some of that scarring starts to tear a little bit, and like acid does start like leaking out in the vicinity around him.
Gross.
Oh god damn, these guys making it so damn hard just to punch the shit out of them.
All right, I will get the. Do you guys roll your turn orders? You guys can go ahead and
Oh,
roll your.
no.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your initiatives. We'll get that going, and then we'll take our bio break.
Oh!
Nice. Azov is ready.
Yes, he is.
Locked in.
Let's see.
There's that clownfish again.
I was just about to say this fucking clownfish.
Hey, Ariel. Ariel.
He's just around
That's
and
me, and let me do 8, 9.
Don't be such a guppy.
Okay. 6 for Henry.
Oh!
Damn.
Okay, I think is that 8-9 or Rolo the nat 20?
That's 8-9.
Okay.
Would have loved to see a dynamic duo nat 20,
Oh,
but
that is so tight.
yeah.
All right, so it's a 9 for Rolo. Put him there. Okay, just 1 second. 16 and 13. Okay. Actually, these all shook out like. There we go. Take that turn out because I only need to worry about the wizard basically. All right, cool. All right, we have our turn order. Let's take our bio break, and when we get back, you knew you weren't leaving without this happening. So, Bakel's gonna be here to settle the score. Let me take us to the break screen, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, okay. We're back in. Anybody got some battle music for me? And then we'll perfect. Thank you. And then we're gonna kick it off with 8-9, which is under Richard's control.
Okay. I'll load up this music.
Yeah, same.
Oh my gosh, stupid ad.
Battle in the briny deep.
Okay.
Yeah, hit me. I'll get this
Alrighty.
going in a second. I mean, don't hit me. Hit Bachl or someone, but. You know.
Yeah, so I feel like 8-9 has just been ready, kind of trigger happy with the. I guess it's crossbow thing, kind of harpoon or whatever. And like the second it looks like shit's about to pop off, he just pulls that trigger. Very quick on the draw. He's gonna go for this person who looks a little more mobile up here.
Yeah. Oh, he super is.
Yeah, so he's gonna go for him right away. So let's see. That's a d20 plus 10. Fucking A.
Very specific
Well-
question. Aiming at the manta ray or the rider?
Are you aiming at the manta ways or the rider?
I mean, I want to cheese it and say the manta ray, but it was the rider.
All right. Neither one's gonna hit anyway, but I just wanted to make sure I.
Okay, so he's going to do that. Whoops. And then he's going to, I should say that he's bonus action charging up his crossbow with the planar ability. And he's going to fire off his second one. Hopefully this time will not be so devastating.
Now
There
that's a
we
hit.
go. Okay.
Oh, you should have rolled the first at advantage for coming out of hidden. So if you want to re-roll that.
Oh,
for me.
well, let's just call that the advantage then.
Okay,
That's the
yeah,
second
that's
one.
fine.
And so now this will be the second attack.
Here we go.
All right, that's 2
All
hits.
Shoots them out, both at the rider up here, and let's see. It looks like that's gonna be 2d10 plus 12 plus another d8. 2d10 plus 12 plus a d8. Ugh, not the best rolls, but that's still 25 damage to him.
Okay.
Ain't nothing. And then he's
Solid
gonna duck back. He's gonna duck back under cover, so that way he's got full cover against these guys, at least from the angle they're at now.
Okay. Azov, your rival is raging and staring you down.
Yeah, he may be raging, but he might have bitten off more than he can chew. Azov is going to like kind of present both hands, and like dark, inky liquid is going to kind of surround him, and you can see the vision of an aspect of the Fathomless behind him as like the long dangling lure kind of hangs like a hypnotic sway. And Azov is going to use Cause Fear, but upcast it using one of his Warlock spell slots
Interesting.
at 3rd level, making it a DC 16 Wisdom save. I need all 3 of them to make a Wisdom save.
Wow. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go left to right. Big whale guy fails. Bachl himself, he has like a special stat block. I have to pull that up. Okay. Huh. All right. Bachl gets a nat 1.
Nice.
And then the rider is gonna pass.
Azov's gonna call out, Bachl, I don't want to hurt you, but if you force my hand, you will give me no choice. Go
Sorry,
away.
sorry. Did you say one of them passed?
The rider passed.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Woo!
All right, let's re-roll for that. it's wisdom save.
Is a wisdom save DC 16.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Then that is a fail for all three.
Yeah, and I give advantage to Azov.
As Azov is concentrating on cause fear, his concentration up to a minute. You awaken the sense of mortality in one creature you see within range, or 3. A contract or an undead is immune to this effect. Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you until the spell ends. The frightened target can repeat its saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. They have to beat a DC 16 wisdom save.
Okay.
They cannot move closer to me, and all of their attacks and ability checks are at disadvantage while they are within line of sight.
Okay.
And that is Azov's turn.
All right. Well, they're all up next, so let's see what happens. It's basically just going to be rerolls on their part. That's kind of all that's going to happen. They can't. This is like they can't move closer to you, kind of thing, right?
Correct.
Right.
Frighten you. Undead. Frightened. Repeat. Oh, wait. Sorry, hold on. Okay, yeah. So frightened as in they don't move closer, line of sight, etc. Right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Bockel's definitely thrown by that. He does not have anything to do but attempt to reroll. And he got a 19 on that.
Okay, he is no longer afraid.
He's no longer afraid, but he can't do anything else. That's the end of his turn. The rider is first going to actually heal himself. He is the magic user. Give me a moment here. Okay. The rider is going to heal back part of the damage that that he took from 8-9 shot, and going to attempt to re-roll. That's a 12, so that's no good. But he is going to command the manta ray to like start moving him away. What's the manta ray's speed? Okay, that was exactly as many as I should have moved. Cool. All right, so yeah, he's gonna like start to move for more of like a flanking maneuver. Although still afraid of you, so is not commanding the manta ray to actually move toward you just yet. And then we have our Killer Whale type dude who rolls a 13 and remains afraid. So you definitely bought yourself a lot of time with that move. Only your rival is still lost a turn, but is back on his game now. Okay, Rolo, you are up.
Okay, Rolo's gonna enter a rage and grow big. He's like, this battle needs a biggie on both sides. So he's gonna go to large, not huge, just large. Which will help his speed. And he's gonna be like, not so fast, Skinny Pants. He's gonna zoom over to this guy with his manta ray speed.
Okay.
Zoom over and just start wailing on this guy. So let's go ahead and roll that. Oops, that's a D10.
That's definitely
All
a
right.
hit. You're aiming at the rider both times, I assume?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, first one's a hit.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll that. That is a. Let's see. D8 plus 6 plus another D4 cold.
Identify blockers to keep work, projects.
9 thunder damage, followed by Another 4 cold, so 13 damage.
Okay. Now the Tritons are resistant to cold, so
Alright,
that's
fair enough.
gonna make it 11.
Okay.
But still solid hits there. Henry, you were.
And I definitely want
yes.
to be like right in the way so he can't move that mantis nearly as well without provoking attack ops.
Yes, totally fair. Henry, you're still hidden and you're up.
I'm going to remain sneaky and move to a better 15, 20. And I'm gonna throw a knife at it.
Okay. You get that with advantage
Oh,
because you are. I mean, it's a hit either way, but let's roll for crits. Okay.
okay. And then also bonus action.
All right.
Block.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a single hit on again the rider, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
19.
Oh, that includes your sneak attack.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Very, very solid hits. Anything else for you, Sid?
No. That might be it.
Okay. Then.
No, I lied. I lied.
Okay.
I used 15. We'll go back. We'll go over that way either way.
Okay.
That's it.
It is 8-9's turn.
Okay. Realistically, Rolo is blocking the manta ray and the rider. And big dude over here seems still afraid.
I will say,
Based
based
off
on
of-
what's happened, he's definitely like turned toward Rolo.
This guy is turning towards Rolo.
Yes, for sure. That's you can tell that's where he's headed.
Based off of what 8-9 and Azov have talked for before, does this seem like Azov wants to go one-on-one with the barbarian, or is he gonna want backup?
This is Azov's fight, one-on-one with the barbarians. So
Okay, so he's gonna shoot the big guy in the back. He sees him starting to go over, doesn't have a clear line of sight. The other guy, but he can take a shot at Big Boy. So we're gonna roll that real quick. Also, bonus action to add that extra D8 damage.
Definitely a hit.
25 and a 15.
I need a double check. He's pretty meaty, so 15 will hit. Actually,
Okay,
him being
15
meaty
will hit.
means he has a lower AC because he's a really big target.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's 2d10 plus 12 plus a d8. That is 27 damage to Big Boy in the back.
Okay, none of that is cold, so he's going to take it all.
Yep.
Anything else for 8-9?
Nope, that's action and bonus action. He'll dip back down below where he's got full cover again.
Okay, Azov is up.
how is Bako looking? He's not looking like he's backing down.
No, he had that like moment where he was a little like he was stun locked for a moment there by the sight of the Fathomless, like, oh wow, the Fathomless is really on his side, but then he also, you know, got over that pretty quickly. So no, he's not backing down.
All right, well, let's see him. Let's see him resist this.
He won't.
For 21 points of force damage.
Okay,
Very nice.
it's a big hit. Anything? Yes.
Azov's also going to use a bonus action to call upon the tentacle. Squidward.
It's right here for you. You should have control. If not,
Off
I
to
mean-
the left.
I see him.
Yeah, it's by the sub. There you go.
I'm going to have it come up right behind him and whip him.
Whip him in the butt.
Now, it's not going to do a lot of damage, but it is going to slow him down.
I've seen that technique earlier last night.
Okay, it'll do a 4 cold. And how does that affect
And-
speed?
It lowers his speed by 10.
Okay.
So currently, you're a barbarian, so you still might be able to reach me.
Yeah, he can still get there, but
So Azov's going to swim backwards a little bit.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your swim speed? by the way?
Oh, right. Azov's swim speed as a Triton, I believe, is 40.
Okay.
So I might need to
Sorry, there's sirens.
move a little further away. Walking speed, yeah, it's 40 speed, so I'll just go here, I think. Because then, yeah, that looks right. It's 40 as a Triton.
Okay. All right. Well, he is going to be moving toward you, as you can imagine. Let's see. That would be- And he is going to dash to get up to you, but he will not be able to attack.
All right.
And as he's moving in like that, you will sense this sort of acid around him is dangerous. It's just sort of like leaking out around him right now.
Do I need to make a save or anything from it?
You do not, because it's not. You will on your turn. It's like a on your start of your turn kind of thing. Is how I've ruled it.
Got it.
And we'll get there when we get there. But it is just like a constant damage aura kind of thing. It's not. It's to you. It's going to be minimal damage. I think literally 1, because you're resistant now, right?
Yep.
So as written, I believe I have it dealing 3. Yeah. So you'll take literally just 1 acid damage from it at the start of
Got
your
it.
turn. Okay.
Ooh.
Yes, Richard.
I was just saying, does Rollo recognize it as like a variation of the Storm Harrow Barbarian that's like it's emanating acid instead of fire or ice or something else?
That's almost exactly what you recognize in it. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. 8-9, you said had dropped down behind some cover?
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, I just need Rollo and Henry to make me dex saves, please. As the rider on the back of the manta ray kind of like curls up and unleashes like a Kamehameha type lightning beam from his hands.
Fun. Dex, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Might be able to
Oh
add some
gosh,
of
these
that.
are the times I wish I actually had danger sense.
Henry's got evasion.
I
Although
do have
that
evasion.
is that from. I need the ruling on that. That's for saves, right?
One moment.
It should
Not
be
in
for
a
dex
place
saves.
that makes fucking sense. When you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw, you take only half damage. Or instead of taking half damage, you take no damage if you
Okay.
succeed.
Okay. You
16, and he will use his Flash of Genius as a form
you
of
can-
danger
you can
sense
save it.
if he.
You can save
Okay.
it. You are both gonna pass, which means Henry, you good actually. You don't take any damage, but as that lightning bolt jolts forward, Rollo, you are going to take. Let's see, you saved, so 13 lightning.
Okay.
And it is gonna try to. You will get an attack op here, but it is gonna try to pull away from you, the rider.
Okay. I try to punch him. $15.
Let me check. A 15, you don't quite connect. You're close.
Drat.
And that is actually as far as the whale guy cannot get all the way over to you on his turn.
Okay.
He's not going to dash. He's going to be he fights with like a really kind of big, like kind of anchor kind of thing, and he's clearly holding that in case you get closer to him. But so he's holding an attack, just to be clear on that. But he is not charging toward you. However, he is going to roll to try to break out of his fear of Azov, just because he can. What's the DC for yours, Ryan?
16 wisdom save.
Okay, he is still afraid. And Rolo, you're up.
All right. Seeing that he's kind of big guys bracing himself, he's like, I'll come back for you. He's gonna be like, you get back here, and he's gonna swim up, try to punch him 2 more times, and he missed the last 2 times, so he's gonna use a clockwork thing to make sure he really gets him on that first
Okay.
punch. So this is just rolling for the second punch now. God damn.
Yeah, the 15's gonna miss, unfortunately.
Well, luckily he used the clockwork thing. So that clockwork punch is gonna be a 19.
Okay, I mean that's a hit.
Okay. All right. So. God, that's bad rolls. 8 thunder damage, followed by half of this. And 1 cold damage. He's gonna do that, and his rage is gonna fill up when he's just not landing these hits. And he's gonna give himself another 5 HP, or 5 temp HP
Okay.
with his bonus action. And that's it for him.
All right, Henry, this rider's looking pretty weak. Like 1 HP left weak.
God
Well,
damn
nice
it.
then.
You don't with a 14.
My knife him.
You do with a
There you
17.
go.
You just barely catch, like, part of the cape. All right.
21.
Well, you overkilled by 20. Do you want to
Well,
tell me
I
how
had
you,
no choice.
Do you want to tell me how you do that?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Well, it doesn't matter. I misrolled that 1d6, but like you said,
It doesn't matter, yeah.
a whole lot. Just as he comes like swooping around like to Rolo's side, Rolo like lurches forward, and I feel like there's that snap back of the head when like in the movies, like when they get shot, something like that. But like no blood, just suddenly whiplash back, falling off of the stingrays that he's riding.
Okay. Yeah, that happens. All right. Anything else for you?
I want to get the fuck away from the big boy, but I don't think I'm. Here, we'll go. 10, 20. Okay, 30. Hey, 9. That's it.
All right, Azov. You're one-on-one over here with your buddy. You will take 1 tick of acid damage.
Did 8-9 go?
Oh, I'm sorry. 8-9 first.
Is that manta ray on its own looking hostile?
No.
Bye.
No, it's gonna
Alright,
like
then-
stay in motion and flee with its rider.
He's gonna keep his eyes on the big boy then. Take 2 shots at him. Looks like 2 hits.
Yes.
Okay. All right, another 29 damage to this guy.
Nice.
Then pops back down into better cover.
Okay. Azov, now we're back to your one-on-one duel.
All right, I take 1 point of acid damage.
You do. Just 1.
How dare you! Actually, that's a good point. When I take damage, how does Armor of Agathis work?
I think you need to be struck, right?
Yeah, it is melee attack. Okay.
Yeah, and then no matter how much, as long as you have any amount of it left, he takes the full amount of your Armor of Agathis.
Right. But man, if it was any damage, that would be pretty gnarly. Way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Azov is going to use his once per day Misty Step, and he is going to like conjure a vortex of bubbles, and he is going to teleport away to
Man, he's got all sorts of rage powers.
here.
I saw her do that last night too.
I bet you did.
Does she know? And yeah, Azov's gonna keep playing keep away against a barbarian and swim on back over to his tentacle and take 2 more pot shots with Eldritch Blast. It's like, you can't win, Buckle. But I'm guessing neither of those are going to hit, actually.
Neither of those are going to hit.
I guess Azov's heart isn't in it currently. But he fires off 2 warning shots.
Okay.
And that's a bonus action, and that's it.
Is Bakul still slowed because of the tentacle, or is that just for like the next move?
Just the end of the turn, I believe.
Alright, well, he's swimming to try to catch up with you. And he is gonna dash his way to you again. As he does, though, this time, he's gonna make use of the Charger feat.
Oh, I wonder where he got the idea to use that.
I know. Alright. So, coming at you. What's your AC?
My AC is 19.
Okay, it's gonna miss then. The Manta Ray is just carrying away the knocked out rider. So that's out of the fight. Big whale guy. There we go. Is going to manage to catch up to Rolo.
Bring it on, buddy.
And he's gonna come at you. He's gonna like, yeah, he has like a big, like I said, kind of like sea anchor that he's swinging around. So we have an 18.
He does have
So-
disadvantage on his attacks if
Yep.
Azov is within sight.
Well, he's turned the other way at this point.
Yeah, but he's still within eyesight.
I mean, is that like your eyesight or his? Because isn't it like if the source of fear is in his field of vision? Isn't that the idea?
Is within line of sight.
Yeah, I don't think it's in his line of sight anymore if he's looking the other way.
Yeah, because he's
I don't
specific.
think it's
Well, like line
That's
of
why it says line of
yeah,
sight.
line of
instead
sight is like where the whale is looking, not where you are looking.
right. I meant like it's still within the vicinity. I don't think it matters because like I don't think it matters which way you're looking. There's not
Oh,
really.
No,
a
that's
mechanic
exactly
which way-
no. That's the whole point of it being line of sight. Is that it's not like an aura. It's that if he's not looking toward you, then he does not see his fear and acts accordingly.
Yeah, that's how you were ruling it when we had the fear in the Disney one.
looking away.
Yeah, that's the
you're
idea.
looking the
is it-
other direction.
Yeah, is it keeps it from moving toward you, but it can act normally for other people as long as it's not knowingly moving toward you while looking at you. Like that's the idea. And he's looking at Rolo in this case. If you
Okay,
if you can look for some sage ruling on it if you want, but I believe that's the intended idea.
Go ahead. Act as normal.
Okay. So we got these anchor slams coming. It's an 18 and a 9.
Neither of those will hit.
Not the 18. Okay. Wow.
No, he's got an AC 19.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for his fear, but otherwise it's back to your turn.
One of them hits his shield, but doesn't hit him.
Okay. He
I'll-
he does break away from the fear now.
Okay.
And it is.
Well, that's fine, because you can be afraid of me now. And he's gonna start wailing, doing some punches. Hopefully this guy's easier to hit.
Yeah, he's a big target. He does not have a high AC.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty good at missing with this attack, so we'll see.
That's 2 hits.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. Okay, plus half of 2d4.
Plus another 2.
Okay, so a total of 25 damage then.
Okay. Whale guy has not been able to do much, but he's not looking too strong right now either.
Come on now, you pick this fight. You best end it.
Yeah. Well, let's see if Henry can end it.
Let me just real quick see if there's any bonus action I want to do for him. No, he's good.
Okay.
Nice.
You're aiming at the whale?
Yeah.
Then yes, for sure.
Another knife.
Yeah, those are both hits.
Nice. Six. Six.
Yeah. You want to describe how you take out the second guy in this fight?
I feel like there's a bit of a panic, right? Because this creature is just like monstrously huge. Rolo 2 is huge, however, this thing is massive. So it's kind of a panicky, like, knives just get thrown out, and then as soon as it's like clear that, oh, I accidentally killed that one, like taking it from Rolo, Henry just waves, sorry, and that's it.
All right. Well, now we go to 8-9, who only really has one target at the moment, which Azov is more or less claimed, but that's the deal.
I will too.
Yeah. Has Azov taken any damage so far?
Not yet. Oh no, that's not true. I've taken 1 point of damage.
Oof. Okay,
What?
let's healing word that.
Somebody
That's-
save him!
It's actually still temp HP. It hasn't even dipped into real HP yet.
A9's gonna look over, sees that he's fighting his own fight. He's like, I'm gonna hold my action just in case anything gets real bad all of a sudden. But he's just gonna hold his action and be ready to fire if needed. If he had any other kind of buff spell, I would give it to you, but he's just got healing and that, so. Protection from evil and good isn't gonna do anything. I think that's it.
Okay. Well, Azov, you're involved in your...
He's only taking damage from the Eldritch Blast, right?
So far, yes.
How's he looking otherwise? Still pretty healthy?
Yeah.
Alright.
Give yourself 1 more point of acid since you're still in the zone.
You monster.
That's
Well,
just kind of all around him, you know?
he has... Let's see. I think... Because, like, he's raging, and he's resistant to cold, so the trident is really not going to do much damage to him, like, at all. It's going to really be poking him with a toothpick. But Azov has lots of tricks up his sleeve to keep doing keep away. And I think he's going to keep doing that, actually. As Azov is like, Bucko, you have to let me go. You're not going to catch me. And he thundersteps 90 feet away. I need a Constitution saving throw from Bakal.
Christ.
You will get
That's
one.
rude.
That's a fail on his part.
That is 20 points of thunder damage. He is 85 feet away.
Okay.
And bonus action, he is going to try and take a slap with the tentacle
Mm-hmm.
for 16 to hit.
That is going to be a hit, yes.
Then 10 points reduced to 5.
Okay. And movement reduced by 10?
Yes.
That's how far he gets with a dash toward you. Are the rest of you just gonna let Azov and Bakal just hash this out? Or are you guys gonna try to get in on that?
My understanding that it was a one-on-one.
Yeah, Rolo is going to cast a mirror image on himself. Essentially, he's calling upon his ancestral guardians to kind of stay around and be like, "Hey, everybody, stay close here and help me out if anything surprising happens." But otherwise, he's got this. However, with this added protection, he's just gonna get a bit closer and get a front row view of this ass whooping.
All right. What about Henry?
I'm within range. I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay. 8, 9. Also within range, standing by.
Red leader standing by.
All right, Azov, it's back to you then.
Yeah, well, that was another 20 points of thunder damage to him from the Thunder Step, but let's keep doing that good honest damage with the Eldritch Blast. Azov's gonna yell out, "Bakal, your friends are dead. You haven't even noticed. Your path is leading you down a journey you will not win."
Two hits.
15 points of force damage.
All right. Anything else?
Is that starting to add up at all?
It is. He's looking not great.
I think Azov can move the thing by 40 feet.
Okay. He is 60 from where he was.
Yes. Move the tentacle up to 30 feet.
I'm guessing it can't dash.
It can't dash, but Azov can just summon another one. So the other one disappears, and another one, purely made of water, will reappear. And, because it's got range, it's going to slap him. Or try to.
An 8-9 would have moved back a little.
Sure.
Whatever turn that was.
9 reduced to 4.
Yep, you deal that. He is still very much blinded by rage, though, so he is still gonna close up on you, and finally just take his attacks, which, as you can imagine, are going to be done recklessly.
Okay.
He's totally just blinded by the rage at this point, so that's,
Mm-hmm.
All right, first attack is a 21. Second attack's a 24.
Azov is going to use a reaction. The Guardian Coil. To reduce the damage of one of the attacks by 8 by having the coil intercept and
Cool.
lower one of the attacks.
All right. Okay, we're gonna do some math on this then. Let's see. Okay, so he has a long sword, by the way.
Nice.
What did you reduce by? I'm on a different screen. Reducing by a full 8.
Max.
Nice. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna get a total of 10 slashing. I took the 8 out already. I'm sorry.
Is that on the first hit?
I'm adding it all together. Does it matter?
It does.
Okay.
Can you do them by attack and attack?
Okay. Yeah, so the first hit is going to deal, and actually I forgot to add his mods anyway, his like rage stuff. So the first one is, there's also some elemental damage on this. So if you need the whole thing, it's 12 slashing. If you need the whole thing, it's 12 slashing plus 4 acid, which is already 2 acid for you. Because of you have
Oh wait.
new stuff we gave you.
So it's 12 plus 2 or 4.
You're resistant to the acid, so 12 plus 2.
Okay. So
Oh, for armor again.
That is
I gotcha.
14. So I think that goes exactly down to what he had before. So he's not going to be able to double dip on Armor of Agathis twice.
Okay.
That was 4 plus. Sorry, that was 12 plus 2, 14.
Yes.
Okay. Then he takes 15 points of cold damage back.
How much back?
15, reduced to 7.
Okay. Well, his own rage has been his end, because he only had 3 HP remaining. If you want to describe those kind of last moments for him, go for it.
So he had a longsword.
He did. That dealt
Like-
some additional acid damage.
So I guess as of like gets the armor, the guardian coil around him to kind of block the damage. Bakal cuts through, and as he does, he manages to proc the armor of Agathis, and it just like a mortar, like a claymore, just fires off shards of coal back in his direction and just cuts through him, and kind of slumps forward and is defeated. He was warned.
He was. And as he slumps forward, since it was essentially a mortar that went off and probably shredded more, exposed more of that acidic under sort of skin he has, you'll notice the scarring as he's wounded. One of those wounds is torn open particularly wide, and as he's just like floating there lifeless in the water, you will see what I would describe as basically like what would look like part of an unborn twin, just like a small slimy other arm is like dangling out of one of those wounds.
Kill it.
Is it alive, or is it both also dead?
It's dead, just like him.
I think right now Azov is like over that dark kind of trench.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to take Buckle's sword, and he is just going to let Buckle slowly sink to the bottom, to the dark.
Okay. Roll me an investigation real quick too, just for what you just witnessed. And for 7. Anyone else want to roll one for seeing this strange acid twin? For sake of putting it in your inventory, Ryan, that's a +1 longsword that deals an
Okay.
additional D4 of acid damage.
Got it?
For not being proficient, goddamn does Rollo get above 20 like every time.
Rollo was the one who was investigating the poop chest and was alerted to these things. So Rollo can draw the conclusion that when the slime, like whatever slime overwhelmed Bakal and was trying to create the clone, the process didn't fully work out, but that slime clone kind of stayed within Bakal's body, and that's where those like acid rage powers came from. So in case you're wondering where his acid clone was, it was like inside him the whole time, like malformed.
And it ended up being a new, unique form of rage. I like it. more to learn. And Azov, much to learn from you. Your whole technique of running away was, maybe not the most brave, but, certainly strategic. I can see now why you were such a deserter long ago. It makes sense. It's kept you alive all this time. It's not cowardly, it's smart. And I see the difference in that now. I should have done the same when I was fighting that big old fish. I should have just zipped on out of there after throwing my punches, and I didn't do it. I got nearly eaten. But you have mastered the art of getting away. That's a lot to learn from.
Azov kind of looks down as he watches his friend slowly drift into the undercurrent once again, kind of mirroring when he first abandoned him to save himself and run away. He's like, yes, that was the smart move. I live to fight another day. And you can see he's clearly, like, torn up about having failed his friend, his brother, once again. And then Balkal's body just kind of slowly, until it just completely gets consumed by the darkness.
It's like Cloud and Barrett's story all wrapped into one.
All right, we're going to go into our cliffhanger real quick just to wrap up, and then we'll finish. So you guys are headed out of here, probably hopping on the Bismarck, I assume.
I think we'll look over the bodies of the other two if they had anything of note, but yeah.
Well, the one, I will say, the manta ray just like fled with its rider.
Mhm.
The other guy here had like I said, it was like a big anchor. You'd probably rule it like a great hammer, I guess.
Oh, let me take a look at that. Is it only wieldable when Rolo's large?
I would say yes. It's big. It is literally like a ship anchor.
Well, might not be usable a lot of the time, but I'm gonna take this and think on it a bit. Might have some ideas for later. So a great hammer, is that just like a maul? Is it more strong than a maul?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it like a warhammer, but it'll do a D12 when in the two hands as opposed to a D10.
Okay. That's a little weaker than a maul then. A maul does 2d6.
Oh, then it is exactly a maul, actually.
Okay.
Take that.
Okay.
It was a very cool moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be kind of like a sad and somber thing. Like we were riding pretty high, like leaving successfully, and then Azov's entire personality, like he thought he was in a home clear, and then having to put down his friend. It's just like we get on the ship, we pack it up, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Alrighty. So you do that. You're getting out of there, leaving Tridus behind. You've done basically all you need to do here. Though there is one interesting thread we haven't really resolved yet, and that would involve one warlock patron known as the Fathomless.
I think we're all good, actually.
I thought we killed him along with the slime. We're good.
So you are.
I heard that he wanted to sleep. Actually, I heard he wanted to go to bed. I heard he
For
was
like
done.
10,000
He
years.
did.
Yeah.
Say,
Yeah.
He did actually
That's-
say something like that.
He did say that he wanted to rest after speaking with Persona. I wrote it down.
It is true.
You're welcome, everybody.
It is true, but it appears he's not rested just yet, because every time he's like appeared in this campaign so far, it's been one of Azov's visions or in Azov's dreams. Yeah, I'll get the other music queued up for this. This will be what we're going out on here. What do we got? Underwater shipwreck ambience. Okay.
I could go scarier if that's the tone.
This is fine for now. all the past times the Fathomless has appeared, it has been only to Azov, in visions, in dreams, what have you. As you're all driving away in the submarine, even though you're headed toward the surface, it suddenly grows a lot darker, feels a lot colder. Even though you're within the protection of a submarine, you all suddenly feel the, like, crushing feeling of the depths. Not in a dangerous way, but you start feeling that pressure. It's a pressure that Azov would be familiar with if it's something he wants to remark upon. Maybe noticing that this is happening to everybody for the first time.
Does everyone else feel that?
The oppressive weight of existing down here,
Or like, you really gotta poop?
I
Sorry,
can't tell.
it's
Is this
been on my
emotional?
mind lately.
Is this emotional pressure I'm feeling right now, and is it manifesting out onto all of you as well? Is this what it means to be an empath?
How's your left arm?
Numb.
Oh.
or shit.
All right.
No, I think we all feel it.
And as you do, a blanket of darkness exudes out over, the front window of the submarine, whatever you want to call it. As for the first time, you all see the Fathomless
Oh no.
as it comes up in
What?
your view and is staring you all down.
Spirit Guardian still feel me now.
Not only is it the first time you're all seeing the Fathomless, it's the first time you're seeing the Fathomless in all of its glory. Because while it comes up dark and etc., there is a flash. And for the first time, Azov sees what this thing looks like out of the darkness, what it just actually looks like.
Ugh.
And
Oh no.
not only is it a
I
giant...
knew I was seeing spirits and faces and shit on it.
Yeah, it is this enormous anglerfish looking thing. There are tentacles pouring out of its back, and its skin is partially translucent, and within that translucent skin, it's as if you're seeing just thousands of screaming titan souls. Just faces in pain. And that's where we'll leave it for this week.
Alrighty.
Henry, fire emotional damage.
Shoot the knife.
All right, I'm going to end the stream there. That's where we will call it for this week. Bye, y'all.
Woo!
Goodbye.